All right now we are supposedly live on both. Let us see if everything is working fine. Shalom, everybody. And today we are going to speak about a topic which the Muslims always they think they have a privilege of speaking about it. They think they are superior as a religion because they claim that they are monotheist. But in reality, we know that the monotheism of Islam means nothing. I see always things is depend on the intelligence of a human being. If someone he say he have 10 gods and someone say he have one God, is it because he have 10 we don't accept them? No. Is it because he have one we accept him? No. The reason to accept or not to accept,
Dr. Zakir Naik,
Dr. Zakir Naik, the reason we accept or reject if the God is true or not, being 3, being 10, being a million, being a billion, we don't tell God what to be, what not to be. Nobody, even the Muslims, don't even dare to question how Allah he sat on the chair. If you ask a Muslim how Allah sat on the chair, they will say, haram, haram, we cannot ask. I mean, they don't even dare to speak about how he sat on the chair. So the Muslims are, they are hypocrite in their logic. Same time, today we will prove that Islam does not teach monotheism. And if there is a Muslim who would like to join us, feel free, we will be happy to see you here. If you wish to do so. But we can prove easy that Islam and monotheism, they don't match together. Monotheism is the last thing to be exist in Islam. But Muslims, they claim that they have it. And this is Zuzu, the one who knows everything. Is the concept of a Trinity scientifically proven? I like it when the Muhammadans they speak about science. Scientifically, is it scientifically proven that your God cannot have a son? Like, did you check his vagina and you look at his, or maybe his penis is not working? Like, if I say scientifically proven that your God or this man, he cannot have children's, that mean scientifically examined by doctors or scientists. So when the Muslim they come with such a stupid silly title, scientifically, I mean those people believe in a flying carpet. Those people believe that Abraham, when supposedly a king tried to burn him, a lizard came with the speed of light on his bicycle. He was doing shopping, and he came all the insects and the animals in the world. They came to stop the fire, except this filthy lizard. And what the Muslims they speak about? Scientifically. Look who is talking about science. Is it scientifically proven that Mary, she can have a son without a father? Abdul's? Is it proven scientifically that Mary is a woman who can prove, can you give us scientific proof? They will say to you, no, brother, the brand, he debunking himself. The Christians themselves didn't believe in Mary. That is the burden. But you stupid idiot, we believe it's a miracle. Exactly. So God is a miracle when you want. God is not a miracle when you want. So When you want, you have to use the logic of science. And when you want, you throw it in the trash. Here you see the hypocrisy and the stupidity of this cult. But let us hear the Quran Yuka and see what he will say.
Zakir Naik, the Christians explain the concept of Trinity scientifically by giving the example of water, which can be in 3 states, solid, liquid, and gas, in the form of ice.
By the way, we are not proving that scientifically. This is not true. This is false. I teach that always. I think they heard it from me. We give it as an example of how 3 can be 1, but this is not about God scientifically proving. We give things to prove that the stupid Muhammad, even Islam is based on 3. If 1 is missing, there's no Islam. Muhammad, he receives Quran from Jibreel. If there's no Jibreel, there's no Muhammad, or there's no Allah, there's no Islam. But Islam cannot be exist by Allah alone. The Muslim, when they do ablution, their prayer is not accepted because it's not ready perfectly, unless they do ablution, which is based on number 3. They have to wipe their hand, even their nose. They have to sniff water 3 times. They have to say Allahu Akbar 3 times. They have to wipe their feet 3 times, their face, their ears. So Islam is against Trinity, but Islam is a Trinitarian practice. Because why I need to do it 3 times? Allah himself, his names is the multiply of number 3. 99 names. So when the Muslim, he try, to refute us, we will see what he will say.
Water and vapor. Similarly, one God is a triune God, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Is this explanation scientifically correct?
Just a comment before I give the answer. We should not tempt God, we should not test God, but here we aren't testing God, we are testing the human being. We should not test God, but here we are testing you, and God promises that any believer who has deadly poison, he will not die. He'll be able to speak in foreign tongues. We aren't testing God, we know God is correct. He will see to...
Look, what does have to do with the question? You're not testing God, if you agree, First of all, in the Bible it says, just to show you how they lie too. If anyone eat poison, this is not about eating poison, you idiot. Don't the Christian believe that Jesus himself was crucified and killed? Isn't it the disciple one after one, they were killed too? So is the Christianity teach that if you are Christian, nobody can kill you? That only the foolish answer of a foolish man like you. The Bible never teach that if you are a Christian, you will not be killed. In fact, it's the opposite. Jesus said, time will come and people think by killing you, they are doing a favor to God. Killing you, not trying to kill you. So the Bible confirms that Christians can be killed and they can die normally like anybody. But let us examine your prophet statement. Your city prophet is the one who said that if you eat 7 ajwa, and this is literally, this is ajwa, this is not metaphorically, Christian cannot be killed by the poison of this world. Some Christians, they try to make it literally, which I believe is silly, because we know that Jesus himself was killed. So if they can kill Jesus, and Jesus is the example for us, and he laid down himself, and Jesus told the disciple, you will be killed one after one. So why they will not be killed? But this is your prophet receiving information from his God, Allah. For sure, Muhammad is not a doctor, as the Muslim, they say. And, therefore, any information about anything, is coming from Allah. This is Muhammad is speaking about what? About if you eat 7 ajwa a day, your body will be always safe, protected, immune against poison and against something the Muslim believe in, it's called the black magic. And here we see the hypocrisy of the Muslims, because Muhammad himself, he died by poison. Like, he make a statement about eating ajwa, somebody might say it might work. But Muhammad himself, he confessed that he died by poison. If we go to different hadith, we will find this. This is Muhammad, and this is Al-Bukhari. No joking. Confirming that Muhammad died by poison. Aisha, she said, and the Prophet in his element which he died, used to say, not once, not twice, every 5 minutes he say, oh Aisha, oh Aisha, oh Aisha, the poison I ate, and now it's cutting my order. If Muhammad is sent by God and he say nothing wrong, and he don't speak foolishness or fake words, then we must believe that he was telling the truth. Who of you Muslim dare to say you don't believe Muhammad telling the truth? Did Muhammad tell the truth when he said, if you eat 7 ajwa, no poison can kill you? And did Muhammad tell the truth when he said he's dying from poison? And here all of this is to avoid the question about the Trinity. So he jumped to talk about something else. Let us go to Zuzu. As you see, you know, we are playing videos of like Zakir Naik, he don't flag our videos, but there is other Muslims, potatoes, they flag your videos if you if you use them. So I'm avoiding, you know, the one, they are kids, you know. Otherwise, I don't mind to get them busted all.
That every believer can speak. We are testing you whether you're a believer or not. Coming to the question of the sister, that there are Christians who say that scientifically we can prove the concept of Trinity, like how water can be in 3 states, solid, liquid and gas, like ice, water and vapor. So similarly, God is in 3 forms, Father, Son and Holy Ghost. How to reply, and is this scientifically correct? Scientifically, I do agree water can be in 3 forms, solid, liquid and gas, ice, water and vapor. But scientifically we also know that the component of water remains the same, H2O, 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. The components remain the same, the constituent remain the same, the forms keep on changing, there is no problem. Let's check with the concept of Trinity. Concept of Trinity, Father, Son and Holy Ghost. Form, they say form changes. Okay, for sake of argument we agree. Does the component change? God and Holy Ghost is made of spirit. Human beings are made of flesh and bones.
You see, here you see the stupidity. The water is not a creator, is not the creator, is not God. So we're talking about God, you idiot. And if the change is what make God cannot be God, like he missed to say he came to us in a man, isn't it this is your stupid God, he come in a form, he changed his form? Let us see. Isn't it this is your God? He come in image other than the one they knew. So he just actually, you see, this is why if those people debate me, this guy will people will die laughing at him in 2 seconds. He just said the water, okay, this is a change of physics, but God I mean, okay, the three component. So now Jesus is a man. How did change happen? He forgot this is God. God, he can do as he wish. This is why we call our God Almighty. And your God is all potato. Because our God can do things your God cannot do. Let me get some those candies I bought from Amazon for my voice. Sorry. All right. So here they ask Muhammad, can we see Allah in the day of our resurrection? Like, can we see him physically, you know? And Muhammad here, you will notice that Muhammad is speaking about seeing Allah as seeing a physical object. He speak about seeing the moon. He said, do you have a problem of seeing the moon in the night where it's full? They said no. He said, okay. He said, do you feel trouble to seeing the sun where there is no cloud over it? They said no. He said, verily you will see Allah the same as you see those, which mean the sun and the moon. All right. So now we will see Allah. So the Quran says nobody can see Allah. The Quran says nobody can see Allah. Muhammad says you can see Allah, but that in the day of resurrection. Why we cannot see Allah according to Muhammad? Because, you know, he's a glorious. They are trying to copy the story from the Old Testament. So we cannot see Allah because He is glorious, and if you look at Allah, you will be burned. And we know the story of Musa, which mentioned in the Quran. But here we have a problem. Do Allah lose His glory in the day of judgment? Are you with me? If the reason we cannot see Allah now, and Allah, He told Musa, you cannot see me, right? Then how we can see Allah in the day of judgment? Muslim, they will say Allah will make Himself able to be seen. But isn't it this is the change you are talking about, but you are refusing? Are you saying to me Allah will humble Himself? He will lower His glory, so His glory will not be the same? Do you understand, guys, what the stupid point Zakir Naik trying to make here? But Zakir Naik, he assumed that every single one of those, including the Christians who are sitting at the table in front of him, he do not know Islam. He do not know what the Muslims believe. He do not know that Allah will come and people will see Him physically. And not only that, Allah Himself will even change His form. He will change physically His format. If we continue reading the hadith in front of us, you will see how Allah, He changed His shape. But Zakir Naik speaking against that, he says, but do God change? Your God does. In the case of my God, nothing changed. Because from the beginning, God, He says, God created Adam in His image. So Adam is created in the image of God, not the opposite. So no change happened. Or what God He did, He humbled Himself so we can see Him and we will not be burned and destroyed. If you go down, you will see here, after Muhammad explained, read with me carefully here. Allah would then come to them in a form other than his own form. This is the Muslim translation, by the way. In Arabic, it says in this hadith, surah, which means creation, image. Remember, when he created Adam, he created him in a surah. So a Muslim, they can say surah is not mean a creation. That's false. Here we go. Or let us say a shape, you know, and for better maybe wording. So Muhammad, he copied this from the Old Testament. Allah created Adam in his own image. So what the word image here mean? The physical being. Is Adam as a physical, or he is an image as a picture? Maybe a TV image, maybe no, this is a person. The same word used, Allah will come to the Muslims in other image, an image which they don't know. And this is why here says form or image other than his own form, which will not be recognized by them. So Allah now, according to Zakir, God cannot be a person who change. How God, he come as a man, but their God, he changed. So the Muhammadan, because they are hypocrite like their prophet, the black stone worshippers, kissers, they accuse you of something which is in their religion. Are you with me? Somebody saying, CP saying that Allah has a physical shape without going in depth doesn't do much. What they go in depth, what does that mean? Physical shape is a physical shape. I don't care if it's made from silicone, made from plastic, made from beef, made from concrete. As you see, this is Allah himself. This is not the shadow of Allah. People, they make silly statement. If you don't go in depth, what in depth? Should I put like a bar of steel inside Allah to check what is inside Allah? What do you mean in depth? You know, people, they throw at you very weird statement. And when the Quran says, or Muhammad, he says this, that Allah, he changed his shape. In fact, in different hadith, it says it clearly, shape, you know, shape. So the Lord will come to them in a shape other than the one they knew. We can search for it. Oh, we are typing, I thought I'm typing in English. Let us see if we can find it. What happened to this website? We click enter, nothing working. Come on. What? I don't know what happened to this website. Okay. The seed cannot be reached. Alright. The site is down. All right, let's see. I don't know what to do, you know. Let's give it a try. Let me open a different browser and give me a second. Yeah, look like the website is down. Huh. Okay, we can try to use the other website, which is, let us see here. All right, this one is working. Give me a minute. All right. Let us try again. Maybe the website, because I like that website more. For the text can be more clear. Maybe it's working now. Let us see. Okay. Let us see. See here they're translating the word as image, but let us see different hadith. Just to show you the word shape. Where is the hadith? Okay, let's type shape other in English. See the hadith in front of me in Arabic, it says clearly the word shape, but the Muslims, they have many translations, and some of them I believe they are done in this way in purpose. Let's see the different one. Hold on. I don't like to mention something without showing the reference. So just have patience. Let us see this one. If not, we will use the Arabic, which I have in front of me, and use Google. But we prefer first to show it to you. here it says form, the same one. Here see, here in Arabic it says Allah will come to them in the image other than the one which they knew. Which they knew. Let us see here this one. Here we go. We found it. Do you see the word shape? Let me post the link for all of you. Ramble on YouTube and on Discord. Please save it for the next time. So next time we would instead of looking for it, you can help me and post it right away. So this is where it says the shape. All right, and let me and this is the link. So here you see how the Muslims, they debunk themselves. If you cannot accept God for he changed his shape, well, you don't accept Allah. And as you see, this is a hadith mutawatir, which we repeat many times, very authentic. And the Muslims cannot say, we don't accept this hadith. And look now, we have other problem. Allah not only he changed his shape, he changed it, and the Muslim, they will call him shaitan. When Allah come to them first time, if you read it with me here, Allah will come to them in a shape other than they knew or they know, and will say, I am your God. They will say, get lost, potato. What an idiot. You're a liar. You're a scumbag. You're a fraud. Ha ha ha. Ooh hoo. You think you can fool us? It's in front of you. So the Muslims themselves, they will make fun of Allah just because he changed his shape. Those Muhammadan, they are farting at their God just because he changed. This is the same Allah. This is not a new Allah, different Allah. This is the same Allah. The guy, he just changed his shape. They start talking to him like a bunch of Mickey Mouse. You are not Allah. And here, by the way, you see the stupid structure of the story. So Muhammad trained the Muslim that in the day of judgment, Allah will change his shape and will come to you. And the Muslims still reject him? I mean, you stupid idiot. Jesus told you Allah will come to you in different shape. And the first question you ask yourself, I mean, why Allah is doing that? I mean, what's the point of this story? Is that like a hide and seek game? So the same reason the Muslim, they are claiming that they are debunking the Trinity. By what? God is not changeable. God is not changeable by by ethic, by power, but not by God. He can come as you wish. That's why we call him God. God is Almighty. You know what Almighty mean? Almighty means have all the might, whatever might you can imagine, power. So in one hand, the Muslims, when they debunk the Trinity, they debunk their God, that he have no might. As an example, the stupid Muhammad in the Quran, he decided to refute the Christians. How he refuted them? He says, how Allah can have a son, he don't have a girlfriend. And this is another problem, by the way, in Islam. If the Quran, given to Muhammad by God. How come the Quran do not know the Trinity? The Quran and the Trinity is Mary and Jesus and Allah. First, we don't believe in Allah. Secondly, we don't believe that Mary is part of the Trinity. Mary is a wonderful woman chosen by God, and she is not in any way, in any mean, part of the Trinity. The stupid Muhammad, he have his own Trinity. You know, if this God is God, shouldn't he know what even the Christians believe in? Shouldn't he know that the Christians don't believe that Mary is God? And this is for all the major churches, Protestant, Catholic, and Orthodox. How come Allah is God? He do not know a simple thing. Any Muslim in YouTube, he knew that Christian believe that Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I see Muhammad is nothing but a stupid man. And I see nothing but the Quran is made by a fool. To the point, the Quran asking Jesus, hey Jesus, did you say to people, worship me and my mother? Huh? And here you question the knowledge of Allah. The Muslim, they say to you, when God, he came to the Garden of Eden, he said to Adam, Adam, where are you? The Muslim, they say, oh, your God do not even know where is Adam. Well, your God keep questioning people about things, you know. And look what Jesus said to him in the Quran, in chapter 5, verse number 116. I mean, this is hilarious. The Muslim, they add words, by the way, is not in the Quran, because the Quran is not it's not a book you can read without being confused. So the Muslim, they have to add a bracket. I mean, the half of the Quran is brackets. If we take the brackets, the Quran is gone. And when Allah, he says to Isa, did you say to men, worship me and my mother as two gods beside Allah? So now the stupid Allah, Aka Muhammad, he make it so clear that the Christian believe in Trinity, which is Mary and Jesus. So Mary, she marry Allah, and they have a baby, his name is Jesus. What a cute family. And then Jesus, he gave a screwdriver to Allah. Look what he said to him. He said, the glory to you, you idiot. It wasn't for me to say what I had no right. Had I said such a thing, you surely should know it, you idiot. Do you see it? So he's saying to him, are you stupid or what? Shouldn't you, are supposed to, you're God and you know everything? If I say it, you know it. Why are you asking me? And then the Muslim in translation, look what they say. They say, you know what is in my inner self, though I do not know what is in yours truly. Hey Muslims, what is that inner self? What the heck is that? Allah have inner self? In Arabic it says nafsi. Nafsi, soul. Nafsi mean my soul. You change the translator. Who is this potato? Hilali Khan. We change the translator. Let us see different potato. Arbari. Remember, always you have to change the translators 1,000 times before you can find a translator maybe close to the truth. But if you don't know Arabic, all of them for you is the same. Then here it says, you knowest, though you knowest it, knowing that it is in my soul, but I do not know within the soul. Hey Muslim, do your God Allah have a soul? What is this? Don't tell me that Allah now he used the wrong word in Arabic. Allah cannot have a son without having a girlfriend. Well, the God of the Christian, he can have a son without a girlfriend. That means your God, Allah, is a man. My God is not. My God, he can come as a man, but my God is not a man like us. My God, he does not need a boat to walk in water. He can walk in water. My God, he does not need medicine to make you see, or a surgery. Jesus can make you see. My God do not need black magic to make you come from the ground when you are dead for 3 days. My God, he can. Your God cannot. In fact, if we measure what Jesus can do and what Allah cannot do, we will find everything. Allah can do nothing. Allah do not know the judgment day. In Christianity, Jesus made it clear, only my Father. Why? Because the Father is the one who have the authority for the day of judgment. But in Islam, Allah do not know the day of judgment. Why? Do Allah is part of the Trinity and he have a father, and his father is the one who have the authority for the day of judgment? When the Arab, they challenge Allah. And they ask him, how come you don't have miracles? I mean, guys, look at this. You see all of this? This is the most funny drama ever. Imagine I claim to be sent by God. And then you say to me, okay, how come your God did not give you any miracle? Huh? How come? The stupid Muhammad, he told him that my God, Allah told me, wait, and Allah is waiting for the miracle to happen too. Read with me. This is a religion from God? Wait, and I'm waiting with you. Did Jesus say to them, when they said to him, Mary, she said to him, those people out of wine, do something. I mean, why Mary, she's asking Jesus, Jesus did not say, wait, the miracle will happen one day. No. Even Jesus said to her, it's not my time yet. I'm not here for this. But because he loved Mary, he did what she asked for. He commanded them to bring water, and he commanded the water to become wine. That is Jesus. Your God, they keep asking him for a miracle. He says, wait, and I'm waiting with you. Wait, and what? And I'm waiting with you? How many times we have to wait in the same verses? And the people keep asking, how come his God never sent anything? Like not even a single thing. Wait, and I'm waiting with you. What is this? And by the way, they are adding the word watching. No, there's no watching here. That's a false translation. Who is the idiot who translated this? Watching? Watching what? It's a movie? Arbari. Let us talk to Khattab. Khattab, the clear Quran. The clear Quran. The Muslim, they like Khattab. They ask, why has no other sign has been sent down to him? Other, what other? There's no other. It says, how come not even a single sign? from his Lord. Say, Muhammad, the knowledge of the unseen with Allah alone. So wait. Too, I'm waiting with you. Imagine you say to Jesus, hey, Jesus, you claim to who you claim to be. How come you cannot do any miracle? But wait, I'm waiting. Let us wait together. Zakir Naik, do you have anything to say? Christian Prince. First of all, Allah is waiting because it's waiting for in America to happen. It's very normal and very logical. Like what? This is God. So Muhammad, how? Okay, hold on. How the Muslims they say that the Quran itself is a miracle, and yet he says, "Wait, and I'm waiting with you." I mean, if the Quran is a miracle, he just made a miracle. Why don't you say the miracle? The Quran is a miracle. Don't you see? Are you stupid or what? Those statements proving that the Quran is just a dumb book. Or your God, Allah, he forgot that by making this verse, he just made a miracle, supposedly. Because you Muslims claim that the Quran is a miracle. So why is saying wait and waiting? Waiting for what? Just do it. And the people, they keep waiting for the miracle. And the miracle never happened. Even the one they speak about, which is the split of the moon, is a joke. It's an eclipse. The foolish Muhammad, when he see eclipse, go and check in the, just type the word eclipse in the hadith website. Muhammad, he go not when there is an eclipse. And here it says, by the way, look what it says. The judgment day is drawn near and the moon is split. This is a sign of day of judgment. Allah, he lied. If this is a sign of a day of judgment, what happened? The day of judgment changed. I mean, what do you want more than the moon split, not a cracked? Split, became two pieces. In the hadith even it says that the Mount of Hara appeared from between the two cracks or two split. Which means that the moon became two pieces and they are millions of miles away from each other. Remember, we are talking about something in the sky. So when we see a mountain showing in the world, so such a thing. I mean, imagine if the moon is split two pieces. This is not about Islam now. This is the whole world will see it. Even those who have a daytime will see it. Not only will see it, that will impact the oceans, will cause disaster, tsunami. I mean, crazy stuff will happen. In the top of that, one piece or maybe two of them, they will be grabbed by the earth because now the gravity of the moon changed and became half as size, became two pieces. So usually when this happened, as the gravity theory says, that the big object would grab the small object. And then the moon have to hit the earth. Same time, why the moon is together? Like the verse says, Allah, he split the moon. Did Allah put the moon together? Do the verse says Allah, he put the moon together? No. Does it even say Allah, he did it? No. It doesn't say who did this. The moon is split, sign of day of judgment. Same time, by the way, this is a chapter 54 in the Quran. But there's way more verses in the, as you know, the Quran, by the way, is not written in order as Muhammad received. And this is the problem. The Muslims, they claim that the one who changed location of the words of God, he is doing corruption. And the Muslims agree that all the Quran is messed up. This is not what this is. You can go right now and search for Quran according to Revelation. You will see the order. So the one became was 50 is 54 is number 10. The one is 10 is number 11. The one is 11 is number 20, etc. So the Quran is messed up. The first chapter Muhammad he reads, or he receives supposedly, is the one that says read. And the angel, he squeezed him, if you remember. But this is in the Quran now, chapter 96. Chapter what? 96. So from chapter number 1 to become chapter 96. Then, if we type again the word intadiru, which means wait, we will find all those verses which happen long after the chapter of the moon, saying, they're asking him about how come they have no sign, and they say, wait, and I'm waiting with you. Wait. Wait, and I'm waiting with you. If we type here, what of a sign, a miracle from his God? You will see it says always, Muhammad have no sign. They keep asking him, why has not a sign sent down upon him from his Lord? And this is all over the Quran, as you see. And this chapter, by the way, number 10, is at the end of the Quran, long after the chapter of the moon, based on the revelation order. They keep asking him, how come you don't have a sign? And Muhammad don't have a sign. Why? What is the problem exactly? Because simply he's a fake prophet. Why they are unbelievers? Because this guy, he has zero signs. And actually there's a verse in the Quran where Allah, he confirmed that he told the Jews not to accept any prophet unless he give a sacrifice, and then Allah, he sent the fire from heaven to consume it. Even this one Muhammad could not do. But Allah made condition. Allah said to the Jews, according to the Muslims, now we know that the Jews don't believe in Allah. Unless there's a Jew, he's an idiot. He thinks it's the same God. But there's many of them. Same as the Christians. In chapter of Ali Imran, they said, these people said, Allah has made a covenant. By the way, it doesn't say God. It says Allah. This guy, I didn't know why he replaced the word Allah with God. As you know, in Islam, Allah is a name, is not a word mean God. That's false. Shut up. Alladhina. All right. Read on love. Those Jews, they say, verily Allah has taken our promise not to believe in a messenger unless he bring us offering, which the fire from heaven will come down and we'll eat it. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Did Allah in the Quran say this is a lie? I did not do that to them? No, he confirmed it. He confirmed it. Allah, he says, okay, well, verily come to you messenger before me with a clear sign, even with that you speak of. Why then did you kill them? Hey Muslims, who is the prophet? Okay, hold on. Look at the excuse. Allah told them, don't accept any messenger unless he gives sacrifice. And then I, to show you that I'm the one who sent this man, I will send a fire in front of your eyes and will take that sacrifice. The same as what happened with Abraham. So now the Quran confirmed that Allah, He made a condition on the Jews not to accept anyone unless He do that. So why are you upset? Because they refused Muhammad. This is the proof Muhammad could not do it. Muhammad do not need to do anything. Just to bring a sheep, slaughter the sheep, leave it on the ground. Fire will come from the sky. The Jews, they will be amazed. Why you don't do it? Especially if Allah, He made the condition on them. And then the Quran says, why you killed them? Hey Muslim, can you name for me the prophets, the Jews they killed from the Quran? Who is a Muslim can show me a single Jewish prophet the Jews they killed from the Quran? Can't you tell that the Quran is a stupid book? Because if I say something, that means I believe in it. Isn't it you Muslim, you say Allah will not allow the Jew to kill his messengers? And that's why He saved Jesus? Someone saying to me, Sheikh Faisal, Christian Prince, you think this religion is a joke? Who has given Islam the power to exist since then? Can you name the structure? House of Khalifa maybe? Western royals and elders, Islam is too strong. My friend, potato is strong. As you see, your God, Allah, could not save Muhammad. A poison from Walmart killed your strong prophet. A woman, she bought a poison for 50 cents from Walmart for a rat. And she killed your prophet like a rat. And Islam is a strong. Where? Even in the time of your prophet, his wife, they tried to kill him. The caliphate, they kill each other. Aisha, she took an army of 10,000 to kill Ali and his family. The caliphate, they took an army to kill Ali and his family, and they did. Omar, he knocked the door of the house of Fatima and he burned the house and he made her lose her baby. I mean, do you see how strong Islam is? Imagine, guys, if we say to you, Peter, he attacked the house of Paul and he burned the house. Do you see how strong Islam is? You're a prophet, he died, and the goat ate his Quran. I mean, he just died. And now don't tell me the Israeli, the Jews are the one who sent the goat. There's no goat there. I mean, there's no Jews there. Muhammad, he killed them all. Islam is strong. You don't even have a Quran. You don't even have al-Bukhari. I challenge any Muslim to show me where this book al-Bukhari can be found. You see, we see in the screen here, it says al-Bukhari. But there's no Bukhari. There's no Sahih Muslim. All those books are not exist. They say this is from the student of al-Bukhari. So they have no Quran. They have many versions of the Quran. And none of them exist. None of those versions of the Quran exist, which means there's no manuscript for it. Same for the Hadith. The strong Islam is based on what? The flying carpet. Sulaiman is speaking to the ant. The wives of Sulaiman, they notice their husband is not their husband because Shaitan, he cloned the look of Sulaiman, but they notice that his penis is so big and it's so powerful. I mean, this is religion. The wives of Sulaiman, they notice that this is not Sulaiman because he do boom boom, not like the stupid husband. He's so good. Is that your religion? Sulaiman, he died standing because he was holding a stick and nobody noticed that he is dead for a year because Islam is strong, huh? And then the termite, they ate the stick of Sulaiman. Look how strong the strong plan of Allah. The termite destroy his plan. Your God is a potato, my friend, and we are here to laugh at him. Until now, we have no Muslim who dare to come to us Liars, they claim that they have monotheism. In fact, your prophet, he been schooled by a Jew about monotheism. Your prophet been accused by a Jew that he is a polytheist. A Jewish man, he came to Muhammad and he said to him, you are a kafir. You are not monotheist. Why? Because you say this and you say that. Did Muhammad say to him, I'm just trying to find the hadith. Did your prophet say to him, you stupid, what are you talking about? We are monotheists more than you. No. He agreed. All this teaching, you see, is coming from the Jews. You see, look. All of this is coming from the Jews. The idea, it's Allah will, and if you don't say it, you are a mushrik, you are a polytheist, is coming from a Jew. Let me get you the exact hadith. A Jewish man is schooling Muhammad about monotheism. Look at this madness. In fact, this hadith alone is enough to prove that Muhammad is a scam. I will explain to you why. And as you see, this is sahih. This is sahih. This is not a fabricated story. It says here, chapter swearing by the Kaaba. It was narrated from Abdullah ibn Yasir, from, that a Jew, a Jew, Jack Shalom. Jack Shalom is teaching Muhammad, Benjamin Netanyahu is teaching Muhammad and teaching Hamas monotheism. Did Allah swear by the stars? Yeah, he swear by the fig. Allah swear by stars, by fig, by olive, by all kind of crazy stuff. He said, you are setting rivals to Allah and associating other with him. Look at the serious accusation. You say whatever Allah wills and you will. And you say by the Kaaba. Look what the Prophet, look what the potato Muhammad did. He took the command of the Jew and he fixed his religion. He told them from now on, if you swear, take an oath, you say by the Lord of the Kaaba, and whenever Allah wills, and you that what you will. He did not argue with the Jew. He did not say you're an idiot, you're wrong. He agreed with him. Not only agree with him, he commanded him to do as the Jew said. Who is the Prophet then? Who is the Prophet? If Muhammad is a prophet of Allah, shouldn't Allah tell him this, not the Jew? A Jewish man, God knows who he is, just walking by, schooling Muhammad about monotheism. And Muhammad now he take his religion of monotheism. He was a mushrik. Remember, it says you associate, you are a mushrik. In Arabic, in fact, it says tushrikun. Read it, tushrikun. You are a mushrik, Muhammad. The Jewish man said to Muhammad, you are a potato, Muhammad. You are a fraud, Muhammad. You are not monotheist. You are just a scam. There's no way a prophet of God do not know how to speak of monotheism, especially if he's sent by God. God will teach him, inspire him, will not say a wrong statement. A Jewish walking by, giving a screwdriver to Muhammad, saying to him, you are an idiot. What are you doing? You are a mushrik. And then Muhammad, he agreed. So they don't know who is their God. They are confused about the monotheism. They are Muhammad trying to copy other religion, to come with a religion, but as you see, he don't have a religion. This is why he take what the Jew says for granted. The Jew, he gave him a screwdriver. Muhammad, he put it in his bum and he walked with it. Look at this hadith. All of this is sahih. And then since then Muhammad, he start changing everything the Jew he said to him. Now Muhammad, he put it into practice. Like, as the example, this one. Don't say MashaAllah, inshallah. Don't say etc. Say this. So a Jewish walking by, he reshaped Islam. What is this? So when the Muhammadan, they speak about monotheism and they attack the Trinity, first they don't even understand the Trinity. Their God, he think Trinity is Mary and Jesus, and God, he marry Mary, and they have a baby, and they went to honeymoon in Hawaii. This is because the God of Islam is an idiot. Their God himself, he changed his shape, he changed his form, which means Allah is a changeable, and Allah, he come inside his creation. The Muslim, how many times we heard, Brother Thitter, God cannot enter the creation, and then we find that Allah, he entered the earth. And Allah wasn't the earth actually. If you read the Quran from the beginning, where it says Allah, after he finished creating the earth, he went up to heaven. So what he was, wasn't the earth. And he went up where? To the heaven. Okay, went up through what? The heaven. I mean, the stupidity is amazing. So they deny that Allah cannot enter as a creation, when the whole Quran is saying he can. And then the hadith confirm it. And then we get them busted, and then they agree. The same as the scientific miracle of the Quran, the biggest fraud ever in history. For 20 years we are proving to them that this is a big fraud, and now they agree, they admit it's a big fraud. Like Lady Dawa, peace be upon her, she said, brother and sister, I said yes, I said it. The scientific miracle of the Quran is debunked. It's not a mistake, no. Let me repeat again. Go watch it, just type Lady Dawa. I mean, those guys, they go around and they speak scientific, and they made books and etc. with colors and space, a spaceship and aliens, and you know, and it turned to be all of it is a potato. Because the whole idea is how to fool the dummy you, if you are dummy, uneducated, to make you convert to such a garbage, trashy religion. Teach you beat the wife and have sex with the children and drink camel urine and cut your penis. Actually, this is one of the reasons I don't want to convert to Islam. After I saw what Abraham he did, I said to him, I said to myself, I mean, obviously Abraham, he used to have a very, 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 very big one, you know. Abraham, how he cut his penis? I mean, what this guy, he have 6 foot? What the heck? So like what? His wife, she helped him to put it in the table. And because there's no scissor can go through, it's so thick, maybe 20 inch, 50. I'm not sure. I mean, just the width of it. So the scissor will not go through. So he said, no, we cannot do that. We have to use a heavy duty machine. So he put it in the table by the help of his wives and the neighbors. And then he said, honey, grab the ads. Okay, honey. Where to hit, honey? Hit anywhere. So what if we lose 2 feet, 3 feet? Just get, we have to do circumcision. Where Muhammad got those stories from? By the way, until now, Muhammad is not circumcised. Do you know that Muhammad never circumcised? If they say to you because he was old. Here we go. It says here that Abraham was 80 years old. So I say to you, Islam is nothing but a collection of stupid stories. And as you see, zero Muslim dare to join us to prove us wrong. I hope today we have a good time. I will try to come later at night if I could. And may the Lord bless you all. As you see, Islam is just made up by a fool for a bunch of fools. And this God who want to give me, the dancing virgins, in heaven. And brother, I cannot wait, brother. So this God, he's trying to tempt my penis to make my brain stop working. Only the penis works. So now I think in the penis, I don't think of God. What is this for? The belly dancer, brother. And all those women, they look the same. All of them. Are you sure? All of them, they have the same name, the same eyes, the same hair, the same height, the same age, the same face. Imagine you go to a place, you enter a Starbucks. All women in Starbucks, they look the same. The one behind the counter, she look the same. The one she served the coffee, look the same. The one sitting in front of you, look the same. They have one name. They sing one song. They move one move. So did you promise me really a lot of women or one woman still? I mean, if all of them look the same, they speak the same, they have the same voice. If this is a religion, what is garbage? Huh? And not to forget to mention, I mean, how serious Islam is. The lizard who go and he want to burn Abraham. I mean, we have to take it seriously. All the insects and the animals in the world, they come to stop the fire of Abraham, except the lizard, son of Muta. Aman, Rabbi, Aman. He come in the speed of bicycle to stop the crime against Abraham. And they speak about science and logic. When this is a religion of flying carpet, so a man go to the bathroom, he left his ring out, Shaitan, he cloned him, he have sex with his wives, he controlled the kingdom. Suleiman kicked out of his palace, he went and he worked in the street, he became homeless. Suleiman, he found a guy buying fish, he carried his fish, he told him, if you give me 2 fish, I will be very appreciating fishing you. So he carried the fish, he went home, the guy, he gave him 2 fish, he went home to the kitchen, he opened the fish, he found his ring, he became a king again. And the Muslims, they speak about logic. I mean, whose rebooter is better than yours? The sunset in murky water, I don't want to go there. Christian Prince, if you look at the ocean, you will see that the sun appeared and it said in the murky water. Abdul, potato. First of all, the Quran did not say ocean. It says it's spring. Spring. There's no ocean. They try to fix it. They make it more blind. It says a spring of water. And it doesn't say appear to him. It says he found it. And the one who is saying that is Allah. And then the hadith confirm it. Muhammad, he says to Abu Dharr, the father of the ants, do you know where this goes? He said, Allah and his messengers knows best. And by the way, here, the Muslims are mushrikeen again. They associate the knowledge of God with the knowledge of a man. His name is Muhammad. Muhammad, he explained it very well, better than all the videos in YouTube. I was sitting behind the Messenger of Allah, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked, do you know where they said? Look, Muhammad, you know, he's showing off his knowledge. The guy behind him, he have no idea. Poor guy. Muhammad is the prophet. He knows what he's talking about. He worked in Tesla for 10 years and for 12 years in SpaceX. Elon Musk. Ask him. He was the guideline for any missiles. Actually, Prophet Muhammad is the one who created ZBS. So I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. Here you see the monotheist collapse. This is why Rashad Khalifa, he left Islam and he created his own religion. Why? Because of this. He said, those are kuffar. They associate a man, his name is Muhammad, with God. Allah and his messenger knows best. Equally. And then he said, look at the knowledge. Look at the beautiful knowledge of a prophet of Allah. Who can beat that? Let's be serious here. He said, it's set in a spring of water, brother. Brother and sister. First of all, Prophet Muhammad, he was saying that at that time because he was ignorant. And he is stupid. However, Allah is not stupid. A prophet is stupid. Eh? But Allah says that the same in the Quran. What a bunch of potatoes. Lord have mercy. I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you soon again. God is good. So is Jesus. And Muhammad is nothing but a fraud. This is your brother Christian Prince, who was serving you humbly for today. I will try to come later at night, if I could. If not, maybe tomorrow. God bless you all.